passes were phenomenal. At the face-off stripe, this is going to be a matchup to watch. One of the all-time great face-off men in the college game and a great technician in T.D. Ierlan going against the milkman, Connor Farrell, who is much more of a physical presence and gets the wins at the stripe, oftentimes by just that sheer force of will. Working on the camera in one of the goals right now, which is why we've got a little bit of a delay at the open, but it looks like we're ready to go, and we're underway. Week 1 in the books, week 2 underway here, Chrome and Redwoods, and Farrell immediately winning the face-off, but he gives it right away.
And that's really the knock on Farrell, is his ball handling after the wins. So that's in transition there in the substitution game.
Interesting, too. We on the violation on the face-off. It'll go to the Redwoods. We talked about Wisnowski's kind of...
Not going to take this draw because he violated in the last one. So easy one for Ierlan.
He can take a chocolate milk break. Ierlan gets the W. Well, Michael Messenger did his best at the stripe. No match for Ierlan, though, so possession of Redwoods.
Bro, the Redwoods will just kind of switch every pick. And I just don't think you can do that with Malloy. Just not every body type can handle the force with which he dodges.
Ierlan wins the draw. Nice look on the outlet to Hallenbeck. He has really good speed. Tried to find Purnell at the doorstep. The ball was tipped over.
Redwoods needed just a little something, a little juice on offense to get them going.
Maybe this will get them going. They've had some success at the face-off stripe, too. Had one 3 in a row coming into that one. Messenger tracks this one down, though, and gets possession for the Chrome.
Turf monster in that spot, huh?
And still teed it up on that end. Needed a perfect shot from Matt Kavanaugh for the Redwoods to get on the board. Milkman. You know he's going to get a little bit on that shot. He's going to get his body behind it. Little off Redwoods. The only place really where it has is at the face-off stripe, and Farrell wins this one to Chrome. You thought maybe that Kavanaugh goal is difficult.
The thing about Scanoni is not only his saves, but his outlet passes have been just gorgeous, and just like the feathery touch. But we highlighted their defense in the open. They've been solid the whole first quarter and change here.
Right. Getting good wing play on the face-off as well. Here's Haas. Getting possession once again for Chrome. Back to Nick. Second goal on the night for Dylan Malloy. He had 2 last week in the Chrome's win over Archers. Farrell battling with T.D. Ierlan. Ball scooped up. Salama. You can see his speed and quickness, although the turf got the better of him on that one. Nakai without Sergio Perkovic in that midfield. Nakai a more expanded role. Matt St. Laurent saying he's going to be a real two-way player for him this year, but now having to play a little bit more on the offensive end without Sergio. Big scrum here to start the second half at the face-off stripe. Still a battle for the loose ball, won by Farrell, and then it was knocked away, but Chrome retains possession.
I haven't seen Montgomery on defense. So strong start by Redwoods, just putting something on net.
15 shots in that first half, only one of them on cage, so that will help. This might as well. Oh, early offense opportunity for Garnsey, and he couldn't corral. Now Hallenbeck gets it back. Kavanaugh says, I'll wait it out.
Legit threat from distance.
That was a blast. That beat Troutner. Farrell's really using that body on the face-offs. Messenger tried to get it to Malloy.
Starting to connect there.
We made a big deal about how busy a week Wisnowski's had with Maryland winning the Natty and picking up his Jawarton Award. Quickly getting into camp. Really a day before the opener last weekend, so now with a little bit. Nixon with a goal and 2 assists so far today. 9-2, Chrome on top. Face-off, largest lead of the day for Chrome. Farrell easily to himself. Gets it over to Manley.
Everybody kind of chipping in here.
7 different goal scores. Connor Farrell's done his part against TD Ierlan. Now we get a stalemate. Perfecto trying to come out of there where they cannot do it. Instead, it's Ryan Kennedy, so possession to the Redwoods. Nothing is going right for Redwoods.
Can you just get something positive coming out of this fourth quarter if you're Redwoods? And then on top of that, looking a little big picture, they lost last week by 6. So point differential matters. You want to kind of chip away at this a little bit, because that will definitely have some implications when it comes to playoffs.
Right, and at least get something going here in the fourth quarter. But after a big scrum here, Farrell, he'll shoot. Troutner sees that one easy, but a loose ball picked up by Chrome. Reminder, Archers and Chaos coming up about 40 minutes after our game ends. 2 teams looking for their first win after suffering defeats in week 1 at Albany.
Stick so he can catch, step up field, and finish.
Still 52 seconds left on the power play. Big face-off here if TD can somehow win it, and he can. Farrell does. Gets rid of it to Scanoni. Here's Bernhardt.